coming in towards the start then for this Betfair Ascot Chase, and they're off. Racing away down the hill towards the first of 17 fences in this 2 mile 5 furlong Grade 1 Betfair Ascot Chase. I Right and Pic Dory sure to make this a good test. They rose in front together there with Fakir Duderi on the outside of First Flow. Miller's Bank on the inside. Shishkin held on to by Nico de Boinville. The back four racing together actually behind the two leaders as they take the bottom turn. So I Right, the Scottish Raider, is the one that takes them up towards the far side with Pic Dory just over a length down in second, and the other four runners in a bit of a clutch behind them. First Flow in the black and green colours, the noseman maybe just showing third ahead of Miller's Bank. Shishkin, who jumped that beautifully, and Fakir Duderi, the defending champion. JJ Slevin in the saddle today as they cross over the next and move up now towards their first open ditch of the contest. I Right and Ryan Mania from Pic Dory. Harry Cobden on the outside, behind them on the rail then Miller's Bank, Johnny Burke. First Flow is still taking a little bit of a keen hold in this early part of the race. Shishkin on his outside together with Fakir Duderi. So far they're all jumping beautifully as they turn in to the home straight for the first time here. Only 3 lengths would cover them as they come up towards us now. I Right on the inside. On the outside of him is Pic Dory, who's been in fantastic form so far this season. As they come to the first in the home straight, I Right got in tight there. Oh, and we've lost one. First Flow is unseated. David Bass at fence number 6. Got it all wrong. What a pity. First Flow, he's continuing riderless, and Dave is just about to get to his feet. So we're down to 5. There was a mistake there by Miller's Bank at that fence. Not one of his more fluent jumps, that's for sure. So as they come up towards us, it's Pic Dory the leader by about half a length to I Right. Shishkin moves up into third. He's about 2 lengths clear of Fakir Duderi on the outside of Miller's Bank. And the loose horse First Flow pursuing them. Yeah, Dave Bass has just walked off the course, which is good news. So the runners racing then towards the final 1.5 miles of the contest. Pic Dory now moving ahead of I Right. Shishkin, who's been impressing so far as they go towards the first down the far side. Fakir Duderi 2 lengths behind Shishkin, with on the inside Miller's Bank. Harry Cobden setting his stall out here now. He's having taken up the running on Pic Dory. Jumped it well. Shishkin's jumping so far has been absolutely tip-top, exemplary as they move down the hill on towards the 10th fence. Another open ditch. I Right still clinging on to the two leaders. Fakir Duderi keeping wide there for JJ Slevin, and then Miller's Bank just struggling to go the pace, it would seem, and he got in tight there as well. Down they go to the final fence on the far side, number 11. Pic Dory the leader. Shishkin though not allowing him too much slack. He's up to within half a length of him, even alongside him there as they took that. Nico's travelling strongly. Behind them, the other 3, Miller's Bank, I Right and Fakir Duderi. He's just biding his time at this moment as they move down inside the final mile of the contest now. Promises to be a crackerjack of a finish, this one. Pic Dory the leader. Shishkin moving sweetly in second. Now Fakir Duderi moves up on the outside of I Right, and Miller's Bank in there pitching on the inside. They've got 4 fences up this side of the course to take here. Pic Dory, ears pricked over the next. Shishkin chasing him in second place. And these two have opened up now by a couple of lengths then to Fakir Duderi, I Right and Miller's Bank. Here's the next there, and Pic Dory put down at it, but he got away with it okay. They got 4 more fences left to take. The open ditch is next, and Shishkin is looming up on the outside of Pic Dory. Fakir Duderi is now beginning to think about closing on them. Just a shake of the reins there from JJ. Back in fourth, I Right. Miller's Bank is beaten. They're up towards the the last fence on this part of the course. Pic Dory and Shishkin rose at it together. They're locked together, and they've all of a sudden kicked about 5 clear of Fakir Duderi as they race up towards the home straight here. Pic Dory and Shishkin look as though they're going to fight it out, perhaps. 2 fences left to go, but Fakir Duderi is a battler, and he's trying to come back at them. They're coming up to the second last here in the Betfair Ascot Chase. Shishkin on the near side from Pictori, together in the air. Shishkin just in front. Fakir Duderi made a mistake. 6 lengths to find. Now they come down towards the final fence, and Shishkin, who's been travelling like a dream throughout so far, is beginning to open up. Here's the final fence. Shishkin over it safely, up by about 6-7 lengths, and he's beginning to draw clear in the closing stages. And this is the Shishkin we know and love. The real Shishkin is back with a vengeance to win the Betfair Ascot Chase for Nico de Boinville, who salutes the crowd, and Nicky Henderson. Pictori well beaten off. So too Fakir Duderi, I Right and Miller's Bank 4th and 5th.